We're in Petchaburi province at the old palace of King Rama IV called Pranakon Kiri or Kawang, which literally means palace on the hill. It is significant that we choose this palace to introduce you to Thai dessert. Firstly, later Thai desserts are influenced by Portuguese dessert culture. The architecture of this palace is Siamese and Portuguese. Secondly, all Thai desserts, whether modern Portuguese influenced or traditional, use one main ingredient that is plentiful in Petchaburi, and that is palm sugar. One thing that goes throughout history of Thai desserts is palm sugar. They use palm sugar from the beginning of time until now. So we're going to see how palm sugar is made. So let's go, all right? Petchaburi is in the central plain of Thailand. It is a lowland area, rice paddies everywhere. And dotted and surrounding the rice paddies, we will find palm trees and coconut trees. These trees have been supplying Thai dessert cooks with the palm sugar since the beginning of Thai dessert history. Today, we're getting up very early in the morning to see Uncle Gaw or Lung Gaw. Collect the palm sugar liquid to make palm sugar for all our desserts. First, he wedges his knife onto his belt. Then, he hangs his bamboo flasks from his knife handle. Using a bamboo pole, which is attached to the palm tree trunk, he climbs up to the top of the tree. The day before, he had already attached the bamboo flask to the palm fronds, which gave off palm sugar liquid. Today, he shows us how the palm sugar liquid was gotten from the fronds by squeezing the fronds with a bamboo press to release the sugar and hang the bamboo flask to the fronds. He takes the flasks from yesterday and replaces them with new ones, which he will collect the next day, and the cycle goes on. The collected palm sugar are then wheeled to his home, where his wife will continue the palm sugar making process. The palm sugar liquid is strained through a cheesecloth over a wicker basket into a very large wok. She starts a fire to heat the palm sugar liquid. Bring the liquid to boil and allow the liquid to evaporate, leaving only the concentrated, sticky palm sugar. She takes the wok off heat and beat in air with a whisk to cool down the sugar and harden it. Once the sugar is at the right consistency, the sugar is ready to be formed into cakes. A cheesecloth is placed over the mold. And the thick liquid sugar is poured into the molds and allowed to set. They are unmolded when cold and solidifies. The two halves are placed on top of each other. Then the sugar is ready for the market. Traditional Thai dessert uses few ingredients to make. They consist of coconut milk, coconut cream, coconut meat, or coconut meat cooked in palm sugar. There is also salt, rice flour, sticky rice, some fruits such as bananas, mango, and root vegetables like taro. The cooking techniques of traditional Thai desserts are steaming, boiling, and grilling. Traditional Thai dessert uses coconut milk, coconut cream, palm sugar, salt, and some beans, and then sticky rice, white sticky rice, black sticky rice, and then that's everything else. And the cooking techniques is steaming, boiling, and grilling or roasting. Look at this. This is called khao lam, a bamboo stick, and inside of it has sticky rice, coconut milk, coconut cream, palm sugar, and everything else. This is so traditional and it's really good. Before you start making this dessert, you need to know your bamboo. Bamboo you use has to have pith, which means that the bamboo is not old. They grow yearly and then they die. First, cut the bamboo into lengths. No, you don't need to wash them or clean them. Just use them as is. Soak white and black sticky rice in water overnight and drain them. Cook black beans and drain them. Mix the black beans with the two kinds of sticky rice. Mix them together. Fill the bamboo stick with the sticky rice mixture. Do not fill it to the top because once the rice is cooked, it will swell up. Fill the bamboo sticks, which has the sticky rice mixture in it, with a mixture of coconut milk, palm sugar, salt. Fill all of them to the top. Bring these bamboo sticks to grill standing up over charcoal. Some people cheat by steaming the khao lam or the bamboo sticks first to save time, but the taste will not be as good as the lengthy way of cooking this dessert. It usually takes 2.5 hours to grill this dessert. You have to constantly roll the bamboo over charcoal fire and clean the sticks as you go along. The khao lam is almost done when the liquid at the top of the bamboo stick becomes sticky and has a sheen. Then more coconut cream is added to this at this point and allowed to boil and gets absorbed by the rice. 10 minutes later, it's done. You can't eat this right away. You will need to let it rest for a little while or you will burn yourself and your mouth. But I really can't wait that long.
แบบนี้ป่ะคะ
This is it. Look, it's been grilling and baking inside the bamboo, and there's a pith here, right here. There's a pith here, so the pith protects it from sticking to the bamboo. And man, is this good. This is white sticky rice, black, same thing. So good. Which is really not that modern, but it started about 300 or 400 years ago. But it's very much influenced by the Portuguese. That's why I'm here in Pranakon Kiri, because the architecture is very, very Portuguese. To say that Portugal has influence on Thai dessert is quite an understatement. Present-day Thai desserts are derived from Portugal. They brought baking and eggs into our desserts. Today we're going to make a Thai palm sugar custard whose recipe was adapted from the Portuguese. We're here finally. We're at a factory, or basically a kitchen, that makes Thai dessert that has the influence of the Portuguese people that brought eggs into our desserts 300-400 years ago. Let's go inside. We're going to make khao nom mo gang, or Thai taro custard. This is an adaptation of the traditional Portuguese flan, which we inherited from them over 400 years ago. Like all custards, we use eggs, but we use duck eggs here because they are larger than. We add more egg white to the mixture. Add the palm sugar to it. We're going to add all this into a mixing bowl and beat it until the egg becomes fluffy. In another bowl, mix the cooked mashed taro with coconut milk. Then add the coconut cream to it. Leaving a small amount of coconut cream in a container for later use before baking. Mix with your hands so that you can feel the lumps. She's going to put it through this strainer so that there are no lumps in this mixture, okay? Yeah. Strain the egg and sugar mixture through a sieve. Press all the hardened sugar through the sieve as much as possible. Drain the whole thing again into another container before pouring the custard into a pan for baking. Line a sheet pan in the oven with the custard pans. Ladle the custard into each of the custard pan. Fill each pan to the top with a mixture. Stir each individual pan with a spoon once. Then top each pan with a tablespoonful of coconut cream. Push everything into the oven and light this rather ancient oven with a candle. You bake it until the surface looks really good and it's all set, and it's just like a custard. Look at this. Ah, it smells of coconut and it's pretty much set. This is just cooled, and well, I have to tell you, that's a way of eating this because there's layers of, you know, the taro and everything else. So it's like eating creme brulee. Go all the way down to the bottom and scoop Look at this. Oh God, I'm in heaven. Before I go, I already taste this and it's so wonderful. But I have to say one thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Portugal, for bringing egg to our cuisine, especially in our dessert. This is basically a flan or a custard, and it came from Europe, especially in Portugal. And we Thais are so clever. We adapted all these ideas from the West and we made it our own, and we think this tastes a lot better.